It was 1 year ago today that I posted my first video on Facebook. It wasn't complicated. I was just sitting down at the piano in the early days of the pandemic, COVID-19, that were all so very uncertain, and just played some choruses that I remembered that meant a lot to me, that the words spoke to my heart and perhaps were near and dear to me for a time such as this, as I would often say. That first post had choruses such as, "He cannot forget me, though trials beset me. He knows the storms that would my way oppose. Standing somewhere in the shadows, you'll find Jesus. He's the only one who cares and understands." And Commissioner Stan Dittmer's "I'm in His Hands." I'm going to play that recording, and I've added lyrics to it. It's a little bit, not great technology, but at least it's a little bit better than what I initially posted. The Lord just led me to keep on doing these types of things, and I learned from others about these multi-track recordings that people are able to do on their own. I mean, remember, we couldn't go to church. We had to only go out when necessary for groceries and things like that. I was blessed to be appointed to help out at a local corps with day-to-day operations, and that ended up to be a very, very meaningful time for me personally, and also helped to make things just very real as to what was going on. I've sought to be a blessing and encouragement. I haven't sought to put myself out there for musical excellence or anything like that. Sometimes my posts are very, very reflective and prayerful. Been able to get some nice hymn tune arrangements that have been in Salvation Army repertoire for years. Sometimes it's a march. I mean, I always like a march. I'm a brass band guy. Sometimes I've gotten perhaps a little lighthearted, just making things up as I go along. But again, just to be a source of encouragement and blessing during times when our interactions with one another are very limited, at least physically speaking. There are others who've been an inspiration to me. I think of those who've done every day at least a hymn tune. Steve Whitmore and his family and the members of the Coventry City Salvation Army Band, or Ian Hammond and his family and other friends from the Derby Central Corps every day. And I've been blessed by John Murdoch and his euphonium renderings. Just beautiful, encouraging, and ways that we as Salvationists can reach out to one another, and often former Salvationists and people who aren't Salvationists, who knows who's being encouraged by all of this. I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep doing it for a while, just believing that the Lord is using this. The days are still uncertain. Vaccines are out there, but we hear about new strains. We hear about super spreader events and further lockdowns in some places. And I've just got to believe in all of this, that God is sovereign. He reminds us in the book of Joshua, as he was speaking to Joshua, as he was about to take on the battles necessary to claim the promised land. And we are in a battle, aren't we? He says, "Have I not commanded you," in Joshua 1:9, "be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." I live in that assurance today, that the Lord my God is with me. And friends, the Lord my God, the Lord your God, is with you. Be blessed, be encouraged, and be inspired. God bless you.